Sensors are important infrastructures for modern society, applied from simple home appliances to planetary transportation systems. They convert physical phenomena into electrical signals, providing exact measurements to represent the physical world. But when the world is reduced to numbers, do they represent exactly how we perceive? Conversely, humans are imperfect sensing beings, partial, situated, and always entangled with what they feel. Their movement within the environment can serve as a direct representation of their environmental measurements. In our workshop, when asked to translate their measurement into movement, each person moved differently, yet every movement carried a distinct meaning. Movement becomes a form of sensing that stays ambiguous and dynamic, rather than producing one fixed truth about the environment. They also apply texts to distill meaning behind their movements. They are abstract, reflecting not only observed environmental features, but also incorporating imaginative layers. This is in line with Karen Barad's call that the apparatus used for observation and the observed object together shape our knowledge. We propose a critical alternative to traditional sensing by positioning the human not just as a viewer, but as the sensor itself. For traditional sensors, the observed are converted into signals, parsed into the observation system, analyzed using a transfer function, outputs numerical signals. The observer then reads the data to understand the environment and take further action. We speculate the use of a large language model to challenge traditional transfer functions. It takes the human observer's site-specific movement key points as input and outputs abstract narrative. Environment sensing output is reflected in the uncertain narratives, and in this dynamic, humans co-produce observations from their entangled state with the observed. We conducted a series of site-specific embodied practices, gathering movement and textual expressions related to environmental sensing from professional choreographers. This data is then utilized to fine-tune a large language model that takes unlabeled human movement as input and generates emergent words as output. Words will accumulatively form a piece of three-line stories as the measuring outcome. Integrating the LLM pipeline into a performance system, we brought the sensing to the stage with audiences in the room. As performers engaged with the sensing system, they experienced a greater sense of calmness in understanding the environment. Narrative they encountered invited reflection rather than providing definitive answers to their sensing. Interpretation here turned unstable, showing that observation is not a capture of reality, but a co-creation with it.